This is their chicken area. They actually have divided the whole place because they're breeding pure breed chickens, and we are getting ours over there. We are getting I forgot the name of the chickens we're getting. I'll tell you guys later when I remember. But yeah, it is like different areas with the chickens. So this is like a really nice setup, which we are definitely going to copy because we also need to start breeding nice chickens. And then they have their market garden going on there. They've actually been doing this for only 2 years now, so it's absolutely stunning. And look at these tunnels. I am obsessed with tunnels. And Masana is getting all the tips and tricks of building stuff on the farm. They're talking about something. How stunning is this place? You really can do a lot with a small space. I mean, this is not really small, but they have a whole market garden here that actually provides them with some sort of income. And yeah, check them out. I'll link their channels on below. Embo Farmstead.
Basically, the blight seems to have died, killed everything. Now you see the food being exposed to the sun, and then now everything is just dying. This was money maker. It does look like money maker, doesn't it? It's one of the commercial ones. But it's quite interesting because outside it's expressing differently compared to the greenhouse.
Is that not beefsteak? Whatever.
Beefsteak is a bit more. It's got this overlap.
Yeah, it's got these weird things. A beefsteak you might find it somewhere here because here
we're looking at the tons.
Now we're looking at the tons, of course.
So how do you do that? How will you do
I am obsessed with tomatoes.
Firstly, for us is the cultivar you select. So the type, because we always romanticize these things and we talk about we want to have heirloom and all of that. But the reality is heirloom is as much as it's stable as genetic. But the problem is you can either get a big potato or a small potato. But you need consistency. But also, I guess I want to show you the production per plant. You want a good plant that's going to give you more and more and more. And heirloom sometimes doesn't give you that. Okay. So the cultivar selection. So for example, the brinjal, this is brinjal. So we're trying to see if we can't get a late run of brinjal. Okay. Slightly late, but we'll have to have a look see. Again, the height. So these are shorter.
Yeah.
But the pipe size is still the same. And it's just like that because it's from a cost saving perspective, of course, but also from a functionality. So we do vegetables. So vegetables don't get too tall. So we try to look at that. This we did the second time around, this we did the first time around. So as you can see, as time goes along, you sort of learn. There's some lessons that you get as you go along. But anyway, so the cultivar selection is good. And also, I guess, staggering things out. And also the spacing that you use.
So this is sweet potato?
This is sweet potato, yes, the wide variety. So one thing we're learning is, for example, if you look at if you look, you see, for example, this is bunching onion, or what we call in South Africa spring onion, right? So one thing you'll see here is that how we've planted it, it's quite close. To my liking, it's not even close enough, right?
Oh.
Yeah. So, but what we did here, we put a minimum of 4 per plant. Per plug tray or per plug, because we can, from a harvesting perspective, we can just pull this out,
the whole thing,
and then we can
so
bunch
smart.
it and then it goes. But also from an efficiency perspective, from a space perspective, we get to harvest more per area, right? The other thing we do is, if you see here, this is a Butter King lettuce, probably planted in the wrong season because we're still learning our varieties as well, is that we leave spacing about 25 on heads, and then on leaf lettuce we do 20, because we will continuously be harvesting, so we don't need a lot of space just lying around. But what it does help us with, from time to time, when they're big enough, they help to reduce the weeding as well. So it's the spacing, it's what you can do with things like this, where you plant close, but also a lot in one area, right? And then also this is, as you can see, would be 30 by 30. But then because there's a lot of space, then in between we're just going to plant bunching onions. And then what it does is the bunching onions, when they're ready, we can take them out, and then the head lettuce will then have space to grow. But then we've harvested 2 crops in one area.
Okay.
We've harvested the bunching onion, and then we've also doing the lettuce. So because lettuce, if it's 30 by 30, let's say 3, 6, 9, let's say 12 heads. But then you do the 12 heads, and then the 4, 8, whatever bunches of, then you more money per square meter.
Okay.
If I can call it that way.
Do you see that you're about to become the Charles Dowding of South Africa?
No,
Like even your beds, look at them. The way we've
exactly
this
like
is
Charles
really exactly. This is how he does it. Just putting manure as mulch or whatever, and then just leaving them like this.
Look, I mean, you get these different influences, of course, and then you form your own identity. Like I was saying, I mean, people talk about, I suppose, compost, put composting on top, and then that's the only thing you feed. That's not what we do. We put it, but we also put fertilizer as well, but it's organic fertilizer.
Yeah.
Because from what we've seen is compost feeds the microbes, of course, but then that takes a better time.
Yep.
It takes a better time, you know. So, and also if you coming into a space where, you know, maybe it was formed differently, it takes time for that fertility to bring up, to build up.
Absolutely.
And there's soil life to build up. So there's the romance, but then there's also the life.
Yeah.
So we try to balance a bit of the both. But everything we do, we try to make sure that we plant, and then whatever we spray is certified organic. And whatever we fertilize on, I'll show you guys a bit later, is certified organic.
Yeah.
But the idea I always say to my wife is, we don't, not in my mind, we're not trying to be organic. We're just trying to plant food responsibly.
Yes.
And then if it's so then falls within a dogma, then it's fine. Because I mean, someone in organic can decide tomorrow that this thing is no longer organic, because it's more regulatory. So it's more, it's not from, you know, nature hasn't said this is what organic is. That's the thing. So yeah, we try to mix with flowers as well wherever we can. So the marigolds, we mix it with the brinjal as well.
I see the brinjal is growing
It
really well.
looks
Yeah, it's going quite well.
I can't believe you are trying a let's start to brinjal. I remember when I planted tomatoes back in the, I think a couple, I don't know when.
Yeah.
You told me, oh no, those are going to produce a little later because now it's late. I'm like, oh no way, because I had not grown tomatoes at that time.
Yeah.
But after that, I was like, well, I want to keep trying and growing things late. Like right now, I've got new seedlings of brinjal.
Yeah, we have to try. I think the reason why also from us, from a business perspective, is because you try to supply people something for as long as possible. So what we're hoping for is that it will allow us to, once these guys are spent, to at least be able to supply towards the late season.
Yeah.
Not everyone can do it, but maybe we'll still have some.
Smart.
So it's sort of from a business perspective. So from a business side and from a gardening perspective, there's a bit nuances that you have to look at.
So a lot of succession planting here.
Yeah, that is very key. Part of your question is that succession planting is good. Very important. What you want to do in a season, you want to plant and harvest. That's what you want to do, spend most of your time on, plant and harvest. Even if you think you've got enough, plant. In particular, if you're selling. If you're consuming for yourself, it's fine. But if you want to sell, plant. It's not an easy thing, in particular when you're transitioning from gardening to selling.
Yeah.
Because you're like, but there's so much. But there's none. Trust me, you think you probably got 20% of what you need.
Until you have like three bundles and you're like, I can't sell this.
Yeah, exactly. So look, you see our spring
Kananjani.
is ready to go.
Yeah, this one's
So this is ready to go. So, but then we've got the one that's coming that side. And then
you've got cabbage here.
Yeah, we've got our
The
red
red one.
cabbage.
Yeah.
Red cabbage, I think not everyone plants it, so we're still trying to learn it as well.
Oh.
You see some heads you get,
Yeah.
and others you don't get. I tie that down to the quality of seedling that we have. Sometimes the people supplying seedlings take chances, they sell you something old. So what we're trying to do now is source them at a younger age, and with trays, we pay about 60 Rand per tray, but you can exchange it. But we buy them younger. because then we will finish them here and plant earlier. It's better to
Yeah.
plant earlier than later. Otherwise, they become root bound. So
Okay.
we found that from a cabbage perspective, we did suffer a little bit from that, but it's fine. It's a learning process. Then here it's carrots, but we had our pigs that came in trampled yesterday.
You have pigs?
Yeah, pigs. It's not a
Wait.
lot. It's
Why is this covered? Is it for
okay, come have a look.
Is it for the pumpkin?
It's for the
The
birds.
Hubbard? Oh,
The birds-
really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is corn. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
remember your birds are busy harvesting your corn.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, we've got birds and rats, but the rats we're trying to work hard on by cleaning
Rats?
and stuff. You're bad. So by cleaning
No
and
ways.
they will eat it properly. Like they'll eat the whole thing. You'll see. But so the birds, we've covered this for the birds. It's not 100%, but it's helping. The birds have to sort of have some gymnastics before they can get in.
Okay.
So they're not just landing now.
So, okay. Oh, continue, sorry.
Yeah, no, as they just don't land, so they just now have to find a way,
To go
which keeps them
underneath and-
busy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes it harder. at least,
makes
yeah.
it harder.
So how are you going to control for powdery mildew?
So powdery mildew, I'll show you what we spray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's a bit of what we're fighting at the moment. Powdery mildew for us is a bit of a struggle,
Yeah.
but it's fine. We'll win it. Like I said, it's almost learned from season to season.
So is this a 20%?
Yeah, that's a 20%.
Okay.
That's just a 20%.
Oh, and such a large sheep too.
Yeah.
We have learned so much from you, from just,
Yeah.
and how long have you been here? Like a few minutes.
Yeah, it's just 20%.
So the greenhouse do you find it is vital? Because in our area it's so hot that we think that if we constructed a greenhouse, if it's not under shade, it will basically torch anything that was.
Yeah,
is there.
we'll get there and I'll explain exactly.
Wait, where are we going? I still want to see the side.
We will.
Oh, Masana, you're working on a bed.
So here this is the Queensland blue. So I planted it because it doesn't get too big.
Nice.
Yeah, because we want others to come out. But what we're doing mostly is we're trying to increase our tuber size. If you can do yellow, red, robot peppers. But the red in there, it does it. The moment it turns yellow, the sugar.
But also it takes forever to grow, so
No, it does. That's why they're more expensive compared to your other peppers, other than green. Because green, when it's hollow inside, it's ready to harvest.
yeah.
But if it is has to turn yellow or red, it takes a long time. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to ask. With regards to the beds, right?
Yeah.
Because you have the structure. Did you make that as well?
The hoops?
The hoops.
Yeah,
Did you
by
just use
plain wire.
Oh, is it plain wire?
Yeah, it's just plain wire.
Really?
You cut it to length and then you just.
And then you just you stick it in there.
It's that wire we have. There is one that you can't bend.
Oh, not bend
that
easily,
wire
no?
will work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one.
The sound of that. The one you can't bend.
The
When-
one you can't bend and bend that one.
And when you actually need to bend it. Oh, this is interesting.
This
Okay,
is
so we might have to talk a bit. Okay, you can go in.
Oh!
From here. So
yeah.
so it does get rather hot. So what we try to quite nice.
They're probably going to
It's
say,
warm. I mean, like it's sweet. Sorry.
So what we want to do next year is I wanna grow that one with
Okay.
the cherry,
really, bro?
the red cherry, and then there's more than a plant. Then we'll do like a punnet mix of yellow and red. Yeah, then we'll do something like that. Yeah, it's quite nice.
And gooseberries as well, and you're also growing.
It's by chance. My daughter eats them and drops them wherever.
Oh my gosh.
Maximize, yeah. Get this proper, and then we up there.
I think one thing I'm learning from you, take your time to learn the stuff.
Yeah.
Don't rush into getting things done. And I wish there was something that we learned from the moment we got them. Like take your time, learn the stuff, but then sometimes you just wanna hit the ground running.
Yeah, you do. I think it's not like this was our mentality as well when we started, because you sort of feel like if you've got a YouTube video, you're good to go.
Yeah.
But actually, that's not the case. You sort of think, this one is perfect. I
Yeah.
do that, it will work. But the reality, it's not like that.
Yeah.
So you just sort of find your pace, and it's always good to troubleshoot all the time.
Yeah.
Try to understand why it didn't work. Ask whoever you can, and then try to understand, watch, and then you adjust according to your conditions, not to what the dogma says
Yeah.
about no till. If it till works for you, till. Don't have to till all the time, but just till that first
Absolutely.
time, break up your soil, and then you build on top of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is our structure. We want to, and then this is the fridge we bought. To, I guess, whenever we harvest, in particular the greens, then we wash them and then we store them here, so that they can go to them. And chickens is that whatever you don't eat, you give it to them, and then they make poop, and then we'll take it out and one day. But what we're gonna do here soon is we're digging this up. We're gonna put concrete. We're gonna separate it because I think in a month or two they're gonna start
Breeding.
breeding. Yes, that's perhaps the best word to use. So they're gonna start breeding, and then we want to bring electricity and water here because we're gonna need to have what they call farrowing pens. So so that we can have infrared light for the piglets until they, at least when they are in creep.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're also gonna have a yard. It's a lot, man.
I want.
You want
a pig.
pigs?
I want a pig.
No, pigs are very important in the farm. I think. Sorry, we both wearing shorts now. But our bees are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've got 5 hives.
Okay.
This one is our strongest. Just I need to come here at night to remove
Yes.
all of this stuff. But they are, there. So here I think we've got one super box on top, but the others don't have supers. But yeah, it's just on autopilot, to be honest.
And you have the bee suit and whatnot?
Yes, we
Okay,
do.
good.
Yeah, we do. We've got the bee suits and the smokers and stuff. Yeah. So the hope
Oh my
is
gosh.
we're gonna have a yard here. I think it's gonna turn there by that tree. Then we're gonna send it to the wall. Then we're gonna separate it. Then the pigs will be able to roam outside. Yeah. So, but we'll have structures like the hoop house that you see there. In those,
there,
so when it's hot, they can lie there if they want. Then we have an area where we just put water there from time to time because they like to wallow in the. I think that's the technical term, on the mud
And
when it's hot like this.
And this area will be controlled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
then that area there is when we expand from that side, hopefully, then we can start planting that side as well. It's okay, I believe it's alright.
I love those dahlias. I think
I
I'm in
know.
love with the
I know
flower.
you want the flowers.
Is it perennial? Does it dies out? Does it?
Nah, frost it will die.
No, I don't care about frost.
No,
Do you get a lot of frost? You should care about frost.
No, I mean, look, it
will die, but it will come back. I don't think, because we don't get snow like the US, so you don't even have to dig them up.
Yeah.
But if you want to you dig them up if you want to spread them. But over and above that, no.
Okay, but apart from frost, then they'll be fine throughout the whole year?
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Okay,
I mean, because you plant them in spring, then they will grow through winter, and then winter will kill them, of course.
I think take our thing so we can put.
I want to see if. Let's see.
I know. Masana, can you?
You want me to record?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. You can go.
Just watch out here.
So these are 10 weeks.
And how many did you say you want?
8.
Okay.
Who raised them ourselves.
What I tried to do was to separate them. Okay. So this is your other female.
Hello.
He says it's a female, so I have to trust her. She's my wife. So 3, 4.
You're so pretty.
I know. Hello, girls. Embo 1, Embo 2, Embo 3, Embo 4. We should put numbers on them, babe.
Okay.
We
This
get
is
home.
the male.
Okay. We snip their feathers immediately.
Yeah, 7.
Oh yeah, we have some.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, these ones both jump.
I like that they're very hardy. That's why I really wanted this breed.
They are.
Good
Did you
layers
make
too.
that yourself?
What's that?
This.
This?
Yeah.
No, I would have loved to, but I didn't have the time. So that's the other thing I try to do is I'm like, well, do I have the time to make something? So I pay for it. Okay, can you try to? Okay. Nope. Okay. Yep. Okay. 8.
Alright. Hello, babies.
Definitely feeling 9. Okay, just choose one more there.
Did you say you wanted 8?
Yeah, it's 8, 9
Also
with the
9,
male.
Okay,
okay.
then it's fine. Sorry, my
Yeah.
mind is saying 10, so I was
Okay.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the babes.
Hello.
They are so lovely. Love that.
Come.
Okay.
Okay, I need to get the thing out of my
Ah,
system.
shameless.
I need to hold. Hello.
Hey. 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 Hello. Hey, you're so cute.
I know.
Huh? Why are you so
I
cute?
know.
Okay, Audrey. Now you're scaring the baby.
Yeah,
No.
it's like, what's happening? What's this lady doing to me? No, it's fine, she must check because you guys deal with interesting pests.
Yes,
That's why.
no. So I'm checking to see. Okay, so they're clear now. When
Yeah.
they get home, when we start seeing things, we know it's our farm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, babies.
That copper dust will be your fighter, I think, for the fleas.
Yeah, for sure.
Then from time to time you can give them viral kill. Yeah, which is what you want, I guess.
Yeah. You'd rather have that, than the one that powers when they need
Yeah,
help.
that's true.
Sipo, can we please have a isaha, like something to put on top? Because we forgot.
Yeah, we've got tons of stuff there. Yeah.
But then you would need something to weigh down on it as well.
Yeah, I mean, we're on a farm.
Yeah, there's tons of bricks. We can sacrifice that one brick.
Okay, let me just open for you. Okay. Ah, I'm so excited.
Cheeky.
Yes.
You sure you want to keep them at the back?
Yeah. Should we put them inside? Yeah.
No, it's gonna be a bit.
No.
What? You do want it inside?
Let's put them inside.
You can.
Yeah, I think it's much the side, babe. Oh, sorry. I heard you guys didn't have electricity for a while.
Yep.
Shish.
Yeah. I was traveling with work, but
Yeah.
shame, poor them.
Yeah. Poor them.
I was somewhere looking for. You
I
guys
think-
want some bags or you fine?
Oh, we have lots of
We
bags.
have a bunch of these.
Thank you.
Yes, Audrey was supposed to buy feed yesterday but didn't. Obviously, naturally, I am never supposed to throw my wife under the bus.
Hello.
Yeah, but you can feed it a grower, but not a broiler grower.
Okay.
A layer grower.
Just a layer grower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think up until 15, 17 weeks. Then from there you can start feeding it a layer matter.
Hello. But we are leaving.
I hope I'm not
Careful.
running over the lady.
Huh?
I said I'm hoping I'm not running over anymore.
There's this was such an amazing trip, honestly. Yo.
Cheers,
Bye.
thank you so much. I'm like